Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3. This is episode 57. In the last episode, we had this whole debate between hope and despair, but also the fact that we don't want either of them because we want to make this boring sort of situation for the people watching at home and everything, so that the killing games just stop, because nobody's interested anymore. And Kibo also lost his personality and became this I keep saying surrogate. A surrogate for the audience votes and what they want and everything like that. So we'll see how it goes from there. This should be the last episode, by the way. It will be the last episode, I'll make sure. And we will be done with Danganronpa V3. I'll give my opinions more about it later. Let's get going.
He's completely erased. That makes me sad too, you know. He was a character I created. But this is the end. The outside world rejects your decision. So no matter how you use your lives, it won't change anything.
Then I'll change it. Kibo gave us this one chance. If Kibo is doing what the outside world is telling him, we just have to convince him. We know we can change the world. We owe it to Kibo to try.
I said it's impossible. For fiction to change the real world...
The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. You can even change the world. No, we will change the world. For ourselves and everyone who died.
You're going to throw your lives away for those who have died? You've got to survive this killing game. If you die now, it's all over.
Even if we die, it's not the end. Our friends who died gave us their love, and we changed because of that. If we can inspire change in others, then that love will live on. That love will tear down the wall between fiction and reality, and it will live on forever. That's why I'm gonna change the world. As long as I have their love, I will change it. Even if this whole story is a lie, I will use that lie to change the world.
That's right. We're not gonna just be fiction!
Shuichi, you can change this world. Because you're Kaito's sidekick.
There's no way you can persuade them like that! They all love the killing games! They can't get enough Danganronpa!
I'm leading the world what it wants! I won't let hypocrites interfere!
Kibo, let me hear the voices of the outside world, and let them hear me.
My Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting wet. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting wet. I don't like twists like this. No way fiction can change the world, lol.
Fiction has the power to change reality.
I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's Punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's Punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point. Killing games are the best form of entertainment.
I won't let you use our lives for entertainment.
Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. because no one voted is the worst ending ever!
It's not pointless. We're gonna use our lives to change the world.
Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue. Who cares if they die? They're not real! Just kill each other already! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! We want more of the killing game! I need that sweet closure! Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm so fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? Death makes me sense. That's not the point of despair. Death makes me sense. That's not the point of despair. Death makes me sense. Danganronpa will never end, will it?
Together, we're gonna end Danganronpa!
What just happened?
Kibo?
Like I said, it's pointless. The outside world won't let Danganronpa end. Everyone loves Danganronpa. That's reality. Killing game entertainment will continue forever!
Now then, let's proceed with voting time! I think hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi, without a doubt! Because that's what the outside world wants to see!
Let's give it everything we've got! Presenting one last voting time!
All right, looks like voting is over. Let's hurry and announce the results.
I didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The three of us might be penalized for abstaining to vote. But what's going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Then what about Tsumugi? If she had cast one vote for Kibo, then it would be a tie, but...
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I didn't vote either.
What?
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys. Friends? You've got no right saying that now! I turned over a new leaf. I'm not lying. It's the truth. So, since the four of us abstained from voting, only Kibo's vote counts. No matter who he voted for, the only one who survives is Kibo. So, in other words, the winner is Hope. But Kibo said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right? So we're going to punish him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
Hold it! Why are you punishing Kibo? If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words. That's not fair! Are you twisting the rules again? It's fine, because this is all fiction. Maybe it's a bit forced, but that's fiction for you, right? Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death. If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it. I've given my life to Danganronpa. And how about this for the next plotline? Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope? Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
What? This is the worst possible ending.
But this is bad. At this rate, our deaths will be meaningless. Well, we already know the outcome, but we should follow protocol. Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Okay, then let's begin! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Who will win? Hope or despair?
What?
Why?
All 5 people abstained from voting. What's going on? Didn't Kibo vote? I'm relieved. Huh? Why? What is this?
Okay.
The world has changed.
What?
If Kibo refused to vote, that means the world has changed. It means the audience chose not to vote as well.
That's
They
it.
rejected this killing game.
What is that?
Serves you right. That's what you get for breaking the rules like that. Hold on. Is that really okay? Danganronpa is going to end? A killing game full of tense standoffs and backstabbings among friends? It's just going to abruptly end with season 53? Is that really okay? Or little characters are turning off. Huh? I wonder if that's like the creators of the game, really, the faces on there.
No.
Your words can't reach them anymore. I mean, like, the actual disc game that we buy in the real world now. Danganronpa. In-game. You never appreciated us, and it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore. It's over. This is it. It's finished. I want to see more. It really is the end, isn't it? So what are we going to do now? Now that it's over, there's no need for any punishments. What a half-assed ending. This is no way to end Danganronpa.
Yeah.
No, it needs to end with a punishment, at the very least. I see. Now if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. People will just want another killing game, so
That's true.
the only way we can stop this killing game is to kill ourselves. Got it. So let's just get it over with. It's going to end with everyone being annihilated. I never expected an ending like that, so I don't have a punishment ready.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it to Kibo.
Yes.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll be the one who ends the killing game. I'll bring this fiction to an end.
It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game. That is what the outside world wants.
I worked hard to keep this going for 53 seasons and now it's all over. And that's fine, if this is a world without killing games now. I don't want to be a part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa. I guess this is it for us. No survivors, that's kind of a bummer.
It's
But now it's all over, we're the last ones to suffer from the killing games.
okay.
Come on everyone, we should be proud. We were able to change the world in the end. If this is all just fiction, then everything we've achieved up till now might be a lie. But those lies, they changed the world. Even if we are just fictional characters, someone made up,
That's
we were
it.
able to change the world.
Alright.
You're right, I feel the same way. My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end. So I should be able to hold my head up high as a cosplay cat criminal, right? Cosplay cat criminal? Very well, let's begin. Or rather, let's end this. This is the will of the outside world. And there we have it. That is the end of Danganronpa V3. This is a little bit after the credits, so you know, keep watching if you're up for that. My take on this game, I do like it a lot. I think it's just as good as the first two. I don't think the characters are quite as memorable as in the first two games. For me, there's some in there that I really like, don't get me wrong, but not all of them are quite as memorable. They don't have quite as good deaths and murders and things, but I still really like it as a story on the whole. I even like the twist at the end with it being like this big TV show, reality TV show, which a lot of people didn't like. It really put them off the game as a whole. I can see why, but at the same time, I still enjoyed it all the way along, and that twist was sort of memorable to me, more memorable than maybe just Junko coming along again. Yeah, I liked it. The music for the game, incredible, just like with the first two games. The art style, I really like it. They haven't changed it up too much from the first two games, and why change it when they didn't need to? The story, incredible. That's the main selling point of these games for me. The twists, the everything. Replayability. Now this is one I'm not sure about. I really like it, so I can play through it a couple of times maybe. But there's not much within the main story section of the game, what we just played through, that makes you go back for more. I don't think. You can do different free times, I guess, and find out more about different characters. Go for different trophies, stuff like that. But there is side content as well after, like bonus modes and stuff like that, just like with the first two games again. So there is a lot to bring it back to the game, I guess. It's not the side stuff isn't stuff I would probably go for. I don't really care about mini games and alternate realities and stuff. The main game is all that matters, the main story to me. So. I'm the same with most games though. Yeah. So, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna go for. I was gonna say next. What are they going to do next with the series? Danganronpa 4? The guy mentioned he wanted to take a break from making these games. I don't know how long it's going to be for, and I read that when I first completed the game, which was probably about a year ago or whenever it came out. 2017 I think it came out, but late into it, so I don't know. About a year ago we'll say I read that. I don't know if there's been any progress since then. I might have a Google after this actually. And oh god. Yeah. The next series. Okay. Our next series is going to be something a hell of a lot shorter, because God knows this took forever for me to get through. So next series is going to be a lot shorter. It's going to be a PS4 game, but it was also a PS1 game. And yeah, that's about all I'm willing to say, because that's a pretty big clue, I would say. In fact, it's been on PS1 and PS4. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do, and leave you to check out the rest of the credits as the audience leaves throughout them, sort of signifying that nobody cares about Danganronpa anymore, I guess, and that it's ended. Yeah. So I'll see you after the credits when we get to the little bit of plot that's still left after them. In sec.
Are you okay?
Yeah, somehow.
I'm sort of stuck here. Someone, help me out.
Himiko, careful.
Yeah, I'm saved.
We made it. Hey, how were we saved? Why are we still alive?
Yeah, why are we alive? I wonder...
Killing game's over. Class trials are over. Sorry, I'm back. And the fictional world is over. So then, where are we? Normal sky. Look at that. Another fictional world after the fiction has ended? What's left for us here? Everyone's killing game closing ceremony. We were silent for a long while, staring into the other side, where we continued to hope, and they continued to torture us. The outside world. 53 times, hope moved forward. 53 times, the suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction, the real world.
So, what do we do now?
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived, and that's the truth. Okay.
Seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore. But I don't get it. Seriously, how are we still alive? When this world destroyed itself, I thought we would go down with it. Kibo probably
right.
saved us. He made sure we didn't die. But why would he do that? There's no point in us escaping to the outside world. We're just fictional characters. Did Kibo save us? Because he was acting on what the outside world wanted? Then maybe this is what the outside world wanted. For us to live? That's right.
Okay.
In addition to ending all this, the outside world wanted us to live. I suppose the outside world wanted this lie to become the truth. So come on everyone, let's head outside with confidence.
Remember,
The outside world is waiting. To the outside world, huh? I wonder what kind of world it is. A peaceful world with no fighting and no despair. That's what Smokey said, right? Yeah,
You're right.
if she wasn't lying. It might be a lie. Remember the last thing Smokey said? My plan was such a flawless copy, it even failed right at the end. So I should be able to hold my head up high as a cosplay cat criminal, right? She said copy.
I remember correctly.
That means she must have been copying someone, right? What's that mean? Oh, indeed. You don't know? Oh, well, I have some theories. Perhaps Hope Streak Academy and the remnants of despair really exist. Maybe Tsumugi was just basing her performance on them. So Tsumugi lied about this whole world being just fiction? A surprise ending? No, I don't really know for sure. She might have been lying when she said copy. But if she were telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie. What do you mean that? What Tsumugi showed us, the way we were when we first arrived. What am I wearing? Looking good. Now we look more like Ultimates. Ultimates?
Huh?
Really? Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for. Hell yeah. Get ready. Once the seal's broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game. Killing game? You mean we were
Could it
selected?
be-
We get picked? Really? Alright. Oh, really? I'm selected for it too? I still don't believe it. I can't believe that any of us would volunteer for this. We forgot everything about our old selves after that first flashback light, didn't we? That's what
If I
Smokey said,
remember
but
correctly.
something's been bugging me about that. Even if we were obsessed with this killing game, I still can't believe we would participate in it. I don't believe it. Ah, but I don't really have any logic behind that. One of Kaito's hunches, huh? Anyways,
What's the point?
there's no way for us to check when we all apply to the academy, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we can't check.
Jeez.
So in the end, we still don't know what was true or not. The fictional world ends here, and the real world lies out there. Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. But maybe it isn't. Maybe it's all still fiction in that world, or Maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world, or maybe the outside world is the same as this world. It might be a world filled with lies. Well, if we can get out from here, we'll know for sure. Yeah, but I feel like there's not too much meaning in truth and lies. What do you mean? I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it's fiction, if it has the power to change the world, then it must contain some kind of truth.
Aren't we proof of that? In this fictional world, we overcame all these fictional struggles, but those things changed us, and we were able to change the world. So it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies begin. If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth. Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end.
Guess it's not important whether it's a truth or lie, just what it leads to. Yeah, that's what I believe.
We stand with one foot in fiction and one foot in reality.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. It's already over. We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah. Let's go. We'll see what this world gained, and what it lost, and all the rest. Let's find out, together.
To the other side of this world. To the other side of fiction. Let's find out together. It's what we could accomplish. The story lives on. I'm sure, even now, even on the other side, it lives on there as well. And thus, the story lives on. Was this lie able to change something? Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? If it was able to change even the smallest thing? Then the story isn't over. Oh, the end. Oh, I hope so badly that there's going to be another one. I just googled, just in case you're wondering, are there going to be any more additions to the Danganronpa series? It's just opinions by the look of it. But I don't think... here we go. Here's the best one I got from March 29th, 2018. Probably the same one I saw before. The CEO of Spike Chunsoft, Mitsutoshi Sakurai, I don't know if I said that right, recently confirmed that the Danganronpa series is taking a break after V3. Bad news, foreseeable future, 2 years at least. There will almost definitely be no more Danganronpa games. Good news, since the series is only taking a break, this means there will eventually be more Danganronpa games. Yeah. I heard there was going to be an Ultra Despair Girls 2 coming. Yeah, it was in a bin in the library. I remember seeing that before. Didn't see it this time through, we didn't, but it is there. Very recently, on November 13th, we got an edit. Japanese website LevTech, Spike Chunsoft posted a job listing. Appears they're seeking a game programmer, character designer, 3D designer for a future Danganronpa game. It'll be available on PS4 and Vita. Highly speculated this is Ultra Despair Girls 2, probably. Yeah, so Ultra Despair Girls 1 is probably not a game I'm going to be doing as a series on this channel. You never know, but it's so bad. Like, the story's pretty good, character's pretty good, it's typical Danganronpa sort of stuff going on, bit different, but you know, but the gameplay is very repetitive. They've gone for a sort of third-person shooter sort of mode, which is okay in its own right. It could be okay, but it's not done very well. I'll put it that way. They should stick to visual novels, maybe. But yeah, I hope to God there'll be another one. I want to see another crew of characters all killing each other off. Loads of trials and everything. I love it. Anyway, that's the end of the series. I've taken forever getting us through this. But we made it. There's been a lot of distractions along the way during this series, and I am finding it harder to do Let's Play in general, finding the time and all that sort of stuff. Work, social, family, all the usual shit that gets in the way. So, yeah, thanks for sticking with me all the way through if you have. Or just for checking out this video. I'll see you again in a bit for the new series. Like I said, it'll be here soon. It'll be a shorter series, a far shorter series. And it will be something a bit more focused on nostalgia, I think. Thanks again for watching, folks. See you again in a bit.